Hey guys, it's Roscoe, and on Space Craft today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing this, the twin pack of Moroff versus the Scarif Shoretrooper. Is it the squad leader? Yes, it is. So let's just pop them out. I'm not going to attempt to assemble Moroff's weapon. I might do that at some other time. That just looks like it's just too complicated for the length of the video that I have. So let's just see. Popping them out. There's something. And let's get you out as well. Yes, I will leave that all together for now because yes, that just looks like a job of work. So, him here. He's a bit wobbly considering how big his feet are. That's better. And then we'll just stand. Oh, in fact, we'll start with this one. So, obviously, we've reviewed the previous Shoretroopers in the Black series, the Squad Leader, which this is a smaller version of, and, of course, the standard Shoretrooper didn't have the skirt or so much colouring on it. It's very nicely detailed, and I love that helmet. That's just great, isn't it? Nice weathering on there as well. There's his backpack and his rifle, blaster, pistol, whatever that is. It's huge. Yes, let's just see. There is a spread in here somewhere. Where is it? Yes. Very nice pose, that, isn't it? That, of course, isn't this particular figure. That is just, that'll be the captain, as you can see from all of the blue on his breastplate and his pouch. Yes, and he doesn't have the skirt either. So, yes, that one is from Carada, which certainly in the old EU, and I assume in the current one, was the site of one of the main Imperial academies. In the Jedi Academy trilogy, it gets destroyed by the Sun Crusher when Kip Duron is trying to find his brother who's been brainwashed by whatever the Empire's calling itself at that point into becoming a stormtrooper. And just as he meets his brother is when the supernova reaches the planet and kills him in front of him. So yes, that was just a little off-topic bit there, sorry about that. So yeah, that's just a great picture on there. So obviously, like I said, we have reviewed him previously twice in some depth, so we'll just pop him to the side and let's check out Moroff. Yes, great character this. I know he's not in it much, but visually just stunning. Yes. And obviously Gigarins, which is what he is, are now appearing in other parts of the canon. They've been in the Dr. Aphra comic, fighting a Wookiee, which is great, and I have no doubt they'll turn up elsewhere also, because this is so distinctive, you know. It's like fantastic. It really does look like a cross between a Wampa and a Wookiee, let's face it, but a great one. He has his breathing apparatus and his chest plate. Obviously he normally has that great big frame on the back, so yeah, there you go. That's just the rest of his strapping. So before he looked like this, he went through a lot of design changes. So I've just got the Art of Rogue One here. He was originally going to be a character called Senna. We have discussed this previously, but it was quite some time ago. And this is what he originally looked like. Nothing like Moroff at all. Now, however, obviously designs always evolve. And we see them evolving here to the final version, essentially. So there's this. These ones here, obviously there's this one which is quite close, but that centre one there, and the one next to it obviously from the back, that is essentially the final design it looks like. When you see Moroff next to him, yep, that is exactly the same. So yes, lots of iterations that character went through, and was originally going to be one of the main rogues as well. There was going to be essentially like a Han and Chewie pair in there. Well, Cassian and K2SO, I think, is what those characters eventually became. But yes, Moroff, great character. I have no doubt we'll see more Gigerins, even if it's just in the background. You know, or maybe even given a bit more prominence because of great design, and we didn't really see that much of him. Now, obviously, there were scenes shot of him and other partisans on Scarif, wasn't included in the final film, so of course that never happened in the Star Wars universe. But there is the Inferno Squad novel coming out soon that explores what happens, I believe, to the rest of Solo's partisans, who apparently did indeed survive the test firing. But yes, that'll be interesting to read. I hope Moroff survives. You'd probably call up some of his Gigerin buddies, you know, and like you don't want to be facing a horde of Gigerins, because I assume they have got claws. Let's see his big old hand there. It's probably an arboreal creature, even though it's got white fur, which you'd think would mean it's a polar creature. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe in that novel it will tell us more about Gigerins and if Moroff is essentially from the poles or from the equator. But yes, that is just a look at the Shoretrooper and Moroff, which is a very nice twin pack that I'm very happy to have acquired. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment suggestion for upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.